Right now, as you watch this, over 4,000 aircraft are either landing at, taking off from, or flying directly toward one city. Not London, not New York, Dubai. Think about the last long-haul flight you took. Chances are, someone on that plane connected through the UAE. And if you've ever searched for a cheap flight from Europe to Australia, or from America to Southeast Asia, you've noticed something strange: the cheapest option almost always routes you through one airport. Dubai International. This is not a coincidence. This is the result of a decades-long, meticulously engineered plan to make one city the center of the entire planet's air travel network. And in 2026, with the world's largest airport currently under construction in the desert, that plan is only just getting started. Today we're breaking down exactly how Dubai pulled this off, why it matters for every international traveler alive right now, and most importantly, how you can use this system to travel smarter and cheaper than almost anyone else. Pull up a map of the world. Now draw a circle from Dubai with a radius representing an 8-hour flight. That circle swallows virtually all of Europe. It swallows all of India, all of Southeast Asia, all of East Africa, and a massive chunk of Central Asia and China. Inside that circle lives approximately 5 billion people, more than 60% of the entire human population on Earth. No other major city on the planet sits in a geographic position like this. London is too far north and west. Singapore is too far east. New York is locked into the Western Hemisphere. But Dubai? Dubai sits almost perfectly at the crossroads of the old world. It's equidistant between hemispheres, between East and West, between the booming economies of Asia and the wealthy consumer markets of Europe. Medieval traders used to call this region the meeting point of civilizations. 7 centuries later, the logic hasn't changed, only the caravans have been replaced by Airbus A380s. When UAE leaders looked at this map in the 1980s, they saw something that most people missed entirely. They didn't just see a desert city. They saw the world's most valuable piece of aviation real estate, sitting completely undeveloped. Emirates Airlines was founded in 1985 with a starting capital of just $10 million and 2 leased aircraft. Today it operates one of the largest and most modern fleets in aviation history, with over 250 wide-body aircraft flying to more than 150 destinations across 6 continents. How does a country with a population smaller than New York City build the world's dominant long-haul airline in under 4 decades? The answer has 3 parts. First, capital. Emirates was backed by the Dubai government from day one, giving it access to financing that privately owned competitors simply couldn't match. This allowed Emirates to place enormous orders for the latest aircraft, particularly the Airbus A380 double-decker Superjumbo, at a scale that gave it leverage over manufacturers and drove down its per-seat costs dramatically. Second, freedom from legacy costs. When established airlines like British Airways or Lufthansa were building their networks, they accumulated decades of union agreements, pension obligations, aging infrastructure, and regulatory baggage. Emirates started with a blank sheet of paper. No legacy, no debt history, just a vision and a government checkbook. Third, the hub advantage. Because Emirates feeds into one single mega hub, every route it operates contributes to the same connecting ecosystem. A passenger from Lagos connecting to Manila passes through Dubai and fills seats on 2 separate flights. That passenger would never be profitable for a point-to-point carrier, but in Dubai's system, they're the entire business model. Western airlines cried foul for years, accusing Emirates of unfair state subsidies. Emirates denied it. The argument is complex, and the truth is probably somewhere in the middle. But what's undeniable is the result. Emirates consistently delivers a product quality that rivals, and often beats, airlines charging far more per ticket, and it does this while filling aircraft that are physically larger than anything its European competitors operate. Dubai International Airport, airport code DXB, handled over 92 million passengers in its peak years, making it the busiest international airport on Earth by international passenger volume. Not total passengers, international passengers specifically. While airports like Atlanta or Beijing move more bodies overall, the majority are domestic travelers. Dubai's numbers are almost entirely people crossing international borders, which makes it the most globally connected single airport on the planet. The airport operates 3 main terminals. Terminal 1 handles most international carriers. Terminal 2 is used by budget and regional airlines. And Terminal 3, which is massive enough to be considered an airport within an airport, was built exclusively for Emirates and is one of the largest airport terminal structures ever constructed. DXB runs on 2 parallel runways and operates around the clock, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It has zero curfew. This is not normal. Most major airports, Heathrow, Charles de Gaulle, Tokyo Narita, impose strict nighttime noise restrictions that force airlines to compress their schedules into daytime windows. Dubai has no such restriction, which means it can spread flight operations evenly across every hour of the day, dramatically increasing the number of connections that are physically possible through its hub. On the cargo side, Dubai is equally dominant. Dubai airports and its associated free zones move hundreds of thousands of tons of freight annually, making it one of the top cargo hubs in the world by volume, particularly for high-value goods, pharmaceuticals, and electronics moving between Asia and Europe. Here's where the story gets truly extraordinary. Dubai International, the airport we just described, one of the busiest and most impressive aviation facilities ever built, is being retired. Not shut down, retired, because something bigger is coming. Al Maktoum International Airport, also known as Dubai World Central or DWC, is currently under active construction in the Jebel Ali area of Dubai, approximately 40 kilometers south of the current airport. The plan, as it stands in 2026, is breathtaking in its scale. When fully complete, Al Maktoum is designed to handle up to 260 million passengers per year. For comparison, the busiest airport in the world today handles approximately 100 million. Al Maktoum, when finished, will be capable of handling more than double that. The airport is planned to feature 5 parallel runways, 4 central terminals, and an integrated freight facility that will dwarf anything currently operating anywhere on Earth. As of 2026, construction is progressing on Phase 1 infrastructure, with the first facilities targeting an opening window in the late 2020s. Emirates is expected to eventually relocate its entire operation to Al Maktoum, bringing with it the connecting traffic that currently defines DXB. For travelers, this transition period is worth watching. Early years at major new airports often come with teething problems, but they also often come with exceptionally competitive fares as airlines fight to fill seats in a new facility and establish route dominance. The travelers who pay attention will be first in line for the best deals. So you understand the system. Now let's talk about how to use it. The first and most powerful tool available to any international traveler is the Emirates Stopover program. If you are flying Emirates and your journey naturally connects through Dubai, you can extend that layover, sometimes for up to 4 nights, at heavily discounted or even complimentary hotel rates, depending on your fare class and the promotion running at the time. Emirates has formal partnerships with dozens of Dubai hotels across every price bracket, and the program is designed specifically to turn transit passengers into tourists. For a traveler flying from, say, Milan to Bangkok, this means you can split a 30-hour journey into a one-night Dubai city break at close to zero additional cost. The second strategy is routing arbitrage. Because Dubai is such a dominant hub, Emirates and its partner airlines often offer connecting fares between cities that seem geographically strange but are actually highly competitive. Flying from a smaller European city to a secondary Australian destination? Check the Dubai routing. The hub's scale creates pricing inefficiencies that savvy travelers can exploit, often beating direct competitors by hundreds of dollars on the same route. Third, transit visa rules. Citizens of many countries can transit through Dubai for up to 96 hours without requiring a full UAE visa. This is specifically designed to enable stopover tourism. Always check the current rules for your nationality before traveling, as these policies do change, but for a majority of Western passport holders, a Dubai transit is genuinely visa-free for short stays. Fourth, if you are a frequent flyer, Emirates Skywards miles are among the most transferable and useful in the global points ecosystem, with strong partnerships across the Oneworld and broader alliance space. Accumulating miles on Emirates routes can unlock premium cabin redemptions that would otherwise be financially out of reach. If this video helped you understand the world's aviation system a little better, or if it's already got you thinking about routing your next trip through Dubai, hit subscribe right now. We break down the geopolitics and geography behind travel every single week in exactly this way. And if you enjoyed this one, the next video you should watch is our breakdown of Singapore's aviation strategy, how a city-state with no domestic market built the world's most consistently top-rated airline. The ancient Silk Road made empires out of geography. In the 21st century, Dubai looked at an empty desert, looked at a map, and decided to do exactly the same thing, but 35,000 feet in the air. The planes are different, the scale is different, but the logic is eternal. Control the crossroads, and you control the world.